What's going on, beautiful people? Today we are exploring earth tones, and we're going to take those earth tones and we're going to make magic and make the colors pop. All right, friends. So I just prepped my canvas, and you know we love a clean edge when we sell our artwork. So that's what the tape is for. Now I'm putting my colors in order here on how I want to pour it out. I typically always do this to give me, a direction. So I'm not gonna go through the whole spiel of colors, but I'm gonna show you how we're gonna make that magic today. This is an interference piggy called Brulee. This is a pigment, and so I've made it into a paint, and I will show you the consistency and the colors at the end of the video, but I wanna get right into pouring. So there's the pigment for you, and we're gonna put this in the bottom of my cup. Most of my videos I put white, okay? But I'm about to show you how you can elevate your painting to the next level. We are doing a straight pour, friends. I'm bringing it back for old good time's sake. So your paints have to be thick enough, and you see how I pour from the side. I do not want my dark green to mix in with my brulee yet, okay? It will happen once we pour it out, but we don't want it to happen in the cup. So a lot of my colors today are a mixture of paints and pigments, even different types of acrylic paints. I have some tube paints, and so you have to really understand the consistency you're going for, and I'll talk about that a little bit more at the end, okay? So just know most of these are custom mixed colors. And we're getting earthy. We have a lot of dark colors, but we're gonna create some contrast and really showcase the earthiness of our colors. This is Copper by Blick. I love this shade of copper. It's so pretty. I think about copper roofs before they kind of get oxidized and turn green. And so I was like, wow, those two colors really do pair well with each other. And they're earthy. So that's kind of what inspired me to do this pour. And that is going to be my cloud mix. Okay, so that's going to help us get some nice, pretty clouds. And I got froggy. Towards the end, I had a bunch of emerald green mixed up. And I just said, let's just add a pop of color in there, and that green's gonna surprise you, I bet you, at the end. And so you have to stay tuned and watch. Have to create some suspense somehow. So, funny thing about pouring straight pours, I have to concentrate. I have to have my footing right. I have to have my arm at the right angle, because that arm and that foot will get tired, baby. It will. It will get tired. And then you get the shakes. And then before you know it, You just messed up the whole painting. So yeah, get a good stance when you pour. But let me concentrate. So I'm gonna hush. See what I did? All this playing and talking and playing got me distracted. All right, aren't these clouds gorgeous? So let me tell you, with this cloud mixture, I know that my clouds are very wispy and I don't want to overstretch them because for me, it will lose the look that I like. So I'm literally going to one section and that's it. Once I go there once, baby, it's a one and done. With Vallejo Pearl mixture. It helps get these wispy clouds, which I love. So they're not quite as thick as some of my other clouds. I have an actual cloud video that shows you how to make different cloud mixtures, and it shows you different results. I'll link that. But yeah, you can see I'm going to go to this section, and I still have a lot of paint on my canvas, so I am going to make some small adjustments, but baby, that's it. And look there, all of our green is gone just about. Emerald green, that is, but the olives and the deep, deep dark, like hunter green is still there. They've kind of mixed, but I love that center part there. I don't know exactly how to create that, but I get it a lot. And now I'm just making adjustments to the composition. I don't like things to be perfectly symmetric, and I generally don't like my center to be dead center of my canvas. It's slightly to the right, and for me that just creates like good interest. But look at those clouds. See, I stretched them more. You see how thinned out they get, and this is about as thin as I want them. But look at that center. It just draws you in. So the cloud mix has mixed with that deep olive color and the brulee. So the brulee hasn't mixed in a whole lot. And we're going to take this painting out in the sun so you can see it in all its glory. The touch of green, or the emerald green there, is just perfect in my opinion. Just enough for it to be there, but I'm so glad that I did not add it at the bottom layers of my cup, because I think that this would have been a scrape. I just don't think that that color pairs well with everything else that we have going on. But look at those fingerlings and those clouds. This piece has a lot of contrast, yet it is still calming. Like, it's got a lot going on, but it's calming. And let's check out some of the dry results. All right, so if you look, the brulee in the center, it pops. And the sun glistens, and everything just dried perfectly. I cannot get over the interest and contrast with these earth tones, okay? So now here are my colors. Now I want to talk to you. Many of these cups are mixed differently because they contain different types of paint. So they're all fluid acrylics. I had two pigments in there, and so the ratio is 3 to 1. 3 parts of American Floetrol to 1 part paint. Now you may have to make some small adjustments. For your pigments, you want to mix your paint first and then match your pigments to the consistency by adding things like gloss gel medium as well as American Floetrol, anything to thicken it up, okay? Now your pigment paints will generally be a little bit thinner, and that's perfectly fine. It does not mess up the painting as long as you start out with a thick consistency. Most of my colors are custom mixed, adding a little black to get the really deep hunter greens that you see. Family, thank you for tuning in today. If you want this piece, it is available on my website. And remember, do every single thing with love. Treat your friends, your family, and even your enemies with love. I will see you in the next video. Peace.